let me address the reality of the political situation here. It has been reported accurately that there are certain people who otherwise, I think, would agree with everything that the statement says, who are not going to sign the statement. This is especially true within the Southern Baptist Convention. And the reason for this, we need to just simply understand, and I can talk about this straightforward because I'm an elder in a church. It's not a Southern Baptist church. It's a Reformed Baptist church, but we're not even an ARBCA church. We are an independent entity. We support many other people, but we don't owe fealty to some external organization in that sense. There is an 11th commandment in Southern Baptist life that I learned about in 2004 when I responded to Mark Seifert, who at the time was teaching at Southern Seminary, on the subject of justification, and found myself a pariah amongst Southern Baptists because the 11th commandment of Southern Baptists is thou shalt not speak ill of another Southern Baptist publicly. What that means is you have to do it privately, and it happens privately all the time. But thou shalt not speak ill of another Southern Baptist. And since clearly there are Southern Baptists who are in the lead in promoting critical race theory and social justice categories within the Southern Baptist Convention, then word has gone out amongst Southern Baptists that, in certain institutions, it has been directly stated. An early copy of the statement was obtained, and the leadership got everybody together, said, thou shalt not sign. You shall not do it. So there are people who would like to sign it, but their very employment is up in the air if they do. And the reason? You don't foment division. Well, I would, of course, argue that the fomenting of division has already been done. It was just done slowly and over time through the appointments of certain people, the bringing in of certain theologies that should not be there in the first place. But that's the reality. There are people who, because they work with this entity or that entity, whether it's Southern Baptist or other denominations, would like to stand with us and read it and go, I agree with everything it's saying. Yeah, but I dare not say so. There are ministries, and look, when you look at your donor list and you got a certain amount of budget you got to meet each month, it's very easy to say, I can tell this person, that person, take a stand on this, and it could be the end of that. I get it. I understand. Each one of us is going to have to stand before our Lord someday and answer for what we did and did not do. And I can't stand in anybody else's place, and I can fully understand their situation. Obviously, for me, the danger going down the road, the danger to what's going to happen to the church in the future is far more important than this ministry or me or anything along those lines. If I can use what small influence I might have to explain why we should resist the insertion of these unbiblical categories and these unbiblical movements, these divisions within the body, then I just simply have to do that to be consistent. I believe that the exegesis that I have offered and will offer here in a few minutes has been pretty consistent over the years on this. And when people try to accuse me of inconsistency on that in social media, I normally go after them pretty strongly and demonstrate they don't have a leg to stand on. But for others, young person, family, brand new mortgage, brand new job. Oh, okay. You between you and the Lord on that. And I hope at least you'll be praying about it, and praying that that the Lord will heal the divisions, because the church does not need to be divided along ethnic lines at this time, as the society around us becomes more and more secular and more hostile toward the Christian faith.